Hi students, this is the unit 1 of mechanics of structure 1. Here in this video I am going to concentrate the problems and not the theory part. However, I am going to give some keynotes about the theory part. Okay, just better to learn yourself. I'm going to work out some problem over here. Okay, so in the unit 1, very important theory part is principles of statistics. Second, characteristics of forces. Third, system of forces. Fourth one is parallelogram law of forces. Fifth one is triangle law of forces. Actually, I divide this unit into two parts. This is the first part of this unit 1. So in this time I mention here the 5 important topic of unit 1 theory questions. Okay, now I am going to concentrate the problems. Actually, first of all, we should find the resultant force of some different kind of forces. First of all, collinear force system. Collinear force system. Collinear force system is nothing. Sometimes the difference forces will act in same line. Okay, this kind of forces is called a collinear force system. Maybe this force is R, we can mention like the R1, this is R2, this is R3, maybe this is the R4. Here we should find the resultant force of these 4 forces. Okay, resultant force is nothing, it's very simple. We are going to consolidate all these forces, that is called a resultant force. Okay, here when you solve this kind of problem, you should keep in mind the unit conversion also very important. Okay, unit conversion is, if any force will go towards the rightward direction, you should consider as a positive sign. Okay, if any force will go towards the left side direction, you should consider negative sign. That's also very important. These two things are very important. Okay, here for example I am going to show an example. Okay, here one line is there. There are 4 forces are acting, 1 2 3 and 4. Okay, the intensity of force is 100 Newton, 50 Newton, 200 Newton, 100 Newton. How will you find the resultant force of this collinear force system? Resultant force R equal to, here this 100 Newton is acting towards the left direction, 100, so you can put the negative sign, and this 50 Newton is acting towards the rightward direction, so you can put the positive sign, positive 50, and the 200 Newton is also acting towards the leftward direction, so minus 200 Newton, and one more force is there, that is a 100 Newton. 100 Newton which is acting towards the rightward direction, so you can put the positive sign, right? So minus 100 plus 50 minus 200 plus 100. Okay, the resultant force R equal to 150 Newton. Resultant force R equal to 150 Newton. Here the unit conversion also very important. Okay. The next chapter is concurrent force system. Here two forces are acting at a point O. Maybe this force is called P this force is called Q. These two forces are acting at a point. Then in this time, how will you find the resultant force of these two forces? So here the angle between the two forces, that is called alpha. Okay, angle between the two forces, that means the P as well as Q. Here so theta is the angle between the resultant force and this force P. Okay, this angle between these two forces, that is called theta. The angle between this P and Q, that is called alpha. Then here how will you find the resultant force of these two forces? The simple formula, R resultant force R equal to root of P square plus Q square plus 2PQ cos alpha. Okay, then theta equal to, theta is the direction of that resultant, that is theta equal to tan inverse Q sin alpha divided by P plus Q cos alpha. Okay, tan inverse Q sin alpha divided by P plus Q cos alpha. These two formulas are very important. We can, when we use this formula, we can find the resultant force as well as the direction of force of these two forces. Okay, here in this type there are three possible way to find the question in the university point. Okay, only three possible way to ask the question. One is the P, they give the P, the pose 1, and Q pose 2, and they will give the alpha, that is the angle between the two forces. Here we should find the resultant force and the theta, resultant force R as well as the direction of that resultant force theta. This is one possible question. Second type of possible question, they give P value, that is a force 1, then Q value, that is a force 2, then R, the resultant force. These details are given in the problem. We should find the alpha value. Alpha means angle between these two forces. Then third possible way to ask question is R is the resultant force, they give in the problem, and alpha means angle between these two forces. We should find the P as well as Q value. Three possible way to ask question. Okay, here read the problem very carefully. Two forces 70 Newton and 60 Newton are acting at a point A as shown in figure. The angle between them is 50 degree. Find the resultant force and direction of these two forces. Okay, these three details are given in the problem clearly. The force F1, that is a P equal to 70 Newton, second force Q equal to 60 Newton. The angle between these two forces is 50 degree. Okay, actually we should find the resultant force and direction of these forces. Okay, first of all write the given data which are given in the problem. So P is the force 70 Newton, second Q equal to second force the 60 Newton. The angle between these two forces, that is equal to 50 degree. What should we find from this problem? We should find the resultant force R and the theta value. Okay, that means this R and this theta, we should find these two value. Okay, so how will you work out this problem? That's a solution. Okay, resultant force R equal to, what's the formula? We know that formula, that is a P square plus Q square plus 2PQ cos alpha. So we know all these details. Just substitute all values over here. 70 square plus 60 square plus 2 into 70 into 60 into cos 50 degree. Cos 50 degree. So when you solve this equation, you will get the value of resultant force 117.89 Newton. 117.89 Newton. Okay, first part is over. Then we should find the value of direction of that magnitude. That is theta equal to, what's the formula? Tan inverse Q sin alpha divided by P plus Q cos alpha. So tan inverse Q values is 60, sin theta alpha equal to 50 divided by P value is 70 plus Q value equal to 60 cos 50 degree. Okay, you will get the value like this. Tan inverse 45.96 divided by 108.56. Finally, you will get the value of theta equal to 22.94 degree. 22.94 degree. Okay, that's all about this problem, and thank you for watching this video.